welcome to Hello Artist, the interview series where we get to know one visual artist, but keep it brief enough to leave you wanting more. Kind of like getting a bullseye on the first throw of a 3-day dart weekend, if that's a thing. I'm your host, Marissa Tawny Thaler, and today we're going to be interviewing my dear friend and studio mate, who also happens to be a pretty righteous dart thrower, Amy Phillips. Hello, artist.
Hello. Thank you for having me today. I'm really excited about this.
Thank you for being here. All right, Amy, we're going to go through 4 quick questions and then we'll have a quick fire round. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Tell me about who you are as a creator and what kind of artwork you do.
I own Good Vibes Art Studio in Okemos. It's an abstract art studio. I love painting and teaching painting, but anything that I can get my hands on, I definitely will turn into something else.
Can you tell me what are you currently working on?
Currently, I'm working on a large platform for high caliber karting, which is a foaling platform, which is football and bowling together. I think we should just go and do that next time. And it has a huge sunflower on it, like longer than 7 feet, wider than 3 feet. It's amazing.
Wait, you referred to going foaling next time. Do we want to tell our dart story?
I think that darts are very important in everyday life.
Yes. And one time, true story, we went to play darts and got through the whole game and then took another, hour and a half to get a bullseye?
Yes.
Next question. What kind of thing inspires your work?
Architecture, definitely. Actually, our whole family went to New York City and they were way ahead of me, and they knew every time I stopped, I was looking down at the ground. I was actually looking at the manhole covers, the water, shut-off valves, anything textural, and that really shows in my artwork.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, I feel like if I had to describe a lot of your pieces, I would start with texture.
Yes.
Question number 4, what is the biggest or best moment of your art career thus far?
The biggest moment was as putting up my first show. I was about to put my first piece up on the wall, and before it could hit that nail, it was sold. There was a man whose wife had walked out the door. He said, "She's in love with it. We have to take it. You can't even put it up. We're going to take it home." Like, okay, that was the easiest hanging process ever, and the piece was huge. I was really excited to have that happen. But probably the biggest one is the first time that I had a full class of students. Everybody was working, creating, and enjoying being at the studio and being all together and creating together.
Yeah, did you want to mention anything more about your classes? I know that's a really big part of what you do.
Yes. Well, 2 weeks before this all happened, I decided to go and do my studio full time. And I teach in our studio classes. I also can go out and do them on location. Start normally using acrylic and canvas. But really, if you want to put something else into a creation, we can figure out how to make it happen.
All right, we have come to the quick fire section of our interview. Are you ready?
So ready.
All right, here we go. Number 1, favorite color?
Orange.
Number 2, who's your favorite artist?
I have 2. Frank Lloyd Wright for the architecture, and then Botticelli because, you just have to be curvy fabulous if you're a Botticelli person.
What is your favorite part of your creative routine?
I love teaching and definitely just getting my hands into the paint all the way up to my elbows. I just turn into a little kid that's finger painting.
All right, and question number 4, and this question is just for me. What is your very favorite type of cheese?
Brie. Brie is my favorite cheese.
I didn't realize that we were favorite cheese buddies.
Yeah, when you cut into it, it just oozes out. Oh, yes.
Okay, do you like it baked or do you like it just in the wheel, just raw?
Oh, baked, definitely.
That's the wrong answer. It's anyway.
That's true. If you put it in front of me in the wheel, I would take the wheel, put it under my arm, and eat it. It's more portable that way.
Amy's always the one leaving art openings with cheese hidden in her coat. So as we wrap up, is there anything that you wanted to plug or tell us where we can find you?
I've got Good Vibes Art Studio on Facebook, Good Vibes Art on Instagram, and then to make it really easy to wrap it right up, goodvibesart.com is my website. where you can find classes, original art, and a clothing line. Yes, a clothing line.
Thank you so much for being with us today. And thank you for joining us today for our very first episode of Hello Artist. You can find Amy's information in the description below the video. And be sure to join us next time where we meet one more artist.